Praise him, praise him. Hello, my name is Greg Pearl. I'm with Real Vision Productions. I'm currently a student at Full Sail University. The title of the movie that I chose to watch was Super Size Me. Super Size Me is a documentary about a man who goes on a journey for 30 days eating nothing but McDonald's for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. You know, it was an epidemic, and I believe it still is in America, where fast food is what feeds our families on a regular basis. But in this particular documentary, he documents his weight gain. He documents his cholesterol. He has a few different doctors, and things of that nature that's just on this journey with him. And he's really just documenting how eating fast food so much will affect the body, in which it did in this particular documentary. The protagonist in this movie was Morgan Spurlock, again, who was the gentleman that documented his intake on fast food for breakfast, lunch, and for dinner. I believe his goal in this movie was just to show that, fast food is really not good for you, let alone eating it all the time, 2 and 3 times a day and 4 and 5 times a week. It's really an unhealthy thing, and over time it'll do damage to the body. I would say that the antagonist in this movie was McDonald's, or any fast food restaurant for that matter, but McDonald's in particular. They was the villains in this documentary. Specific obstacles that were caused by the antagonist, I would say, was just the fact that it was causing obesity, it was causing diabetes, it was causing heart attacks and strokes and things, just really causing damage to the body, and these are $1,000,000,000 franchises, and it's really like the people are not important. It's the dollar that's important. So just really affecting, individuals, families. I think those were a lot of obstacles that the antagonists were causing. Some ways that the storyteller manipulated the audience along for the journey would just be showing the negative side effects that were being caused by fast food, just if you eat it all the time. I would say that the storyteller reached their goal because, man, like I said, I got out of it that I eat too much fast food. Now, that's what I got out of it. Now, it's a whole nother story if I go out there and I talked to my wife. Me and my wife, we sat down and watched it together, and I was like, babe, we gotta stop. We should go on a 30-day challenge not to eat fast food. Just like he went on a 30-day challenge to eat fast food. So it just had me thinking of ways that, what can we set in place that we'll kind of veer ourselves away from eating fast food. The title of the short form story that I chose was Top Gear. This particular short story was about a guy, TV show host, putting a Toyota Helix truck to the test through multiple tests, destruction, water, fire, things of that nature. Anything to try to completely destroy the truck. As weird as it may sound, I would say that the protagonist was the truck itself. I would say that the truck, his goal was to survive, and to outlast whatever was thrown his way. It's pretty much what I would say. That the antagonist was the host, the TV show host. Because he was putting this truck through so much stuff, trying to really tear this truck down. So I would say that he played more of the villain role. Some obstacles that was caused by the antagonist to the truck was like driving it down some stairs and driving it into a tree and driving it on like a little ledge thing to where the water was coming up on it and took it into the water. I think a way that the storyteller manipulated the audience along on the journey was just showing, that it would start up, and that it would, I guess, roll a little bit. Not really showing the fullness of what it could actually do. Could it really drive miles on a highway? I would say that the storyteller was successful in reaching his goal. Because I believe that the goal he set out to was just to show that the Toyota pickup truck could sustain, could get through the trials or whatever was thrown its way. So at the end of the day, it started up and we seen it roll into the warehouse. So I'm guessing that was enough to show that it still worked.